Walk into any workshop. You will find evidence not just of projects completed, but of lives lived. A workbench scarred with the marks of countless cuts. A vise with threads worn smooth from years of cranking. A set of chisels, their handles darkened by the eyes of the hands that held them. These are not just tools, they are biographies written in steel and wood. And the way we store them, the way we arrange them in our spaces, is a continuation of that biography. It tells the story of how we relate to our work, our time, and ourselves. This is something we don't often think about when we look at a pile of tools in a corner or a drawer cramped with screwdrivers. We see clutter, we see disorganization, we see a problem to be solved. But when we are really seeing a story that hasn't been told yet, the tools are waiting for someone to give them order, to arrange them in a way that makes sense, to build them a home that reflects their purpose and their history. And when that home is made of wood, the story becomes richer still. Wood has this remarkable ability to hold meaning. A wooden toolbox built by a grandfather for his son carries that relationship inside it. A wooden workbench where someone learned to use a plane, where they made their first cuts, where they failed and tried again. That bench holds those memories in its surface. The dings and stains are not damage, they are inscriptions. They are the workshop's way of keeping a diary. Now imagine building that kind of meaning into the way you organize your tools. Not just buying plastic bins from a big box store, but creating something yourself. Something that reflects your particular way of working. A rack for your most used screwdrivers, built at just the height where your hand naturally falls. A shelf for your power tools, sized exactly for the ones you own. A cabinet for your sharpening stones, arranged in the order you reach for them. These are not just storage solutions, they are expressions of your relationship with your work. This is why wooden tool organization has such a different feeling from other kinds of storage. Plastic bins are generic. They are designed for anyone, which means they're designed for no one in particular. They have no memory of you. They don't care what you put in them. They just sit there, inert and indifferent. But wood remembers. Wood responds to your touch. Wood carries the marks of your presence. A wooden rack that you built yourself, that you sanded smooth, that you finished with oil, that you installed exactly where you wanted. The rack is part of your story. It knows you. There is also something about the way wooden organization slows you down. In a good way. You can't just buy it and be done. You have to think about it. You have to measure, to plan, to build. The process itself is valuable. It forces you to consider what you actually need, what you actually use, what actually matters. You might discover that you have 3 hammers when you only need 1. You might realize that you never used that set of wrenches you bought years ago. You might find that the tools you reach for most are the not expensive ones, but the ones that fit your hand best, the ones that have been with you the longest. This kind of self-knowledge is one of the hidden gifts of organizing with wood. It is not just about making a space tidier, it is about understanding yourself better. When you build a home for your tools, you're forced to confront what you own, what you use, and what you value. That confrontation can be uncomfortable, but it is also clarifying. You end up with not just a more organized workshop, but a clearer sense of what your work means to you. So, when you think about organizing your tools, think beyond the practical. Think about the stories. Think about the hands that will come after yours. Think about what you want your workspace to say about you. And then build something from wood that says it. The tools will thank you, and so will the people who use them long after you're gone. I'm curious what tools you have that carry stories. Is there tools that belong to someone you loved? A tool you bought to mark an achievement? A tool that's been with you through every project, every move, every stage of your life? Share what comes to your mind in the comments below. So until next time, happy decorating.